Good morning, no ordinary men, band of brothers, man. It is just another one of those days in the jungle. I am busy, just like you are busy, I'm sure, and gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, I got up this morning, man. I was reading through the Great Book of Wisdom and just working through some emails, different things I was reading, and just started cracking up. Mark Twain said, "Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with their experience." It's so true. Man, never argue with stupid people. They'll beat you with their experience. Man, they'll drag you down and beat you with their experience. We live in a time right now where arguments and it's all like praised. If you can argue with somebody, then you're a praised person. It's become the norm in our world. But what I'm seeing less and less in our world is surrounding ourselves with good counsel, with smart people, with people that will give us truth. And so as I was going through this morning and reading, I was thinking about myself and who I surround myself with. And I was thinking, what kind of counsel have I been getting? Because in this COVID season, isn't it true, or do you feel like me, is it just me, that I have to decipher through a lot of half-truths? Not just with COVID, but it seems like that has brought this awareness to the fact that we are given half-truths all day long, and they want us to believe it's the main truth. And we have to decipher through it. It's mentally draining to go, oh, well, that's not true. Oh, that's not true. Well, that's partially true, but it's not true. I get where you're coming from, but you can't use, it's that whole thing. And you find yourself, we're all victims of it, maybe arguing with stupid people. And then we get beat up by stupidity. We may find ourselves in an echo chamber talking to people that we like because it's more comfortable for us. But Paul wrote this: don't be mistaken, don't be fooled. Bad company will ruin your character. It will destroy your character. In the Great Book of Wisdom, it says this. It says that if you pull hot coals onto your lap or onto your pants, you're going to get burned. And I was thinking to myself, that's interesting, because there are things in the world that will burn me and that will mark me. And it's the things I'm holding on to. Am I holding on to friends that maybe I should be sharing the love of Jesus with or doing some things like that? Or am I holding on to these guys because I think they're wise? In reality, they're not. Do I have people around me that are of bad character? And am I going to get burned by them? You see, even though I think I'm doing the right thing, or you think you're doing the right thing, it doesn't mean the agenda of the other people is right. Are you receiving counsel from people and have people around you that will speak truth into your life and say, don't argue with stupid people? Are you asking them, is this something that I should be getting involved with or not getting involved with? Do you have that group of people around you that can call you out for your stupidity so you don't beat others with it? For me to be the husband, the father, the grandfather, the friend, the uncle that I need to be, I need to surround myself with good company. I need to surround myself with wisdom. I need to have people that can speak truth into my life, and even if I don't like it, I still love them and I apply it. And if I ignore their wise counsel, then the blame's on me, not on them, because I received it and they gave it to me. You see, in this world that we live in, you're going to have to decipher a lot of half-truths. And sometimes the best way to respond to somebody in an argument is to say nothing at all, and let their foolishness trap them. Sometimes that's the best thing for a fool, is to be trapped by his own foolishness. But not for you. You and I were created to do great things. You and I are created to be extraordinary. God wants you and I to be the leaders of our homes, the leaders of our communities, the leaders in our workplace. And to do that, we need wise counsel. We need to surround ourselves with men who will speak truth into our lives. And I encourage you to do that. Because if you're holding on to a group of friends that are these burning coals, and it spills onto your lap, and now you're marked for life by that, is it going to be good or is it going to be bad? I've chosen my friends and counselors wise because my grandfather told me to do that. Said, be very careful with who you let speak into your life. So I've chosen them, not based because I was filled with wisdom, but I used my grandfather's wisdom. And you know what? My grandfather's wisdom was God's wisdom, and it still is. And it protected me. And the times that I've moved away from that and made friends or let other people who aren't of good character speak into my life, I have some of those scars. Now listen, those wounds have been healed, and I'm broken off those agreements of those things. But I'm very careful with who gets to speak into my life. And I love the fact that I can ask this group of men anything and say, how should I respond to it? And then I get to decipher through the whole truth that they give me, not a slanted truth, because I'm just there for their convenience. Guys, recently I was hanging out with a group of men and I noticed something. As we were talking, I noticed that this guy's children was watching who his father listened to. And I thought, man, what we do speaks so loud that what we say I cannot hear. Those kids were looking and saying, this was a learning lesson, I'm going to surround myself with men who give good counsel, women who give good counsel. It was the most amazing thing to watch. So guys, surround yourself with men of character, good character, Jesus character, warriors, men who are brave, that do not let fear dictate how they live their lives, because your kids are watching and others are watching. And if you're going to be scarred with the scars of battle for the fight for good. Hey, I'm John. I'm out from the jungles of Belize, giving it to you right here. No ordinary men. Live it out. Speak it out. Be the man. That's what I'm talking about. Get after it. Peace out from the jungle.